How's everybody going? So I don't normally film in portrait mode, but I wanted to do it for this time because I'm doing a review on this sturdy gun safe, and it's sitting by a 6-foot tall Kenmore upright freezer. So I thought if I can do it in this portrait mode instead of the sideways theater mode or landscape mode, it might be good. Anyway, sturdy gun safe. I did a lot of research online, and the name Sturdy, S-T-U-R-D-Y, kept coming up. And from what I kept reading and from what I discovered now that I've owned it, pound for pound, it's the best safe out there. For the buck, that is. Not saying it's the best safe out there, but for the dollar, it is the best safe. It is not a metal cabinet that you would see in, let's say, Home Depot or Costco or Sam's Club. It's an actual safe. One thing about buying online, like I said, I did a lot of research, Googling this name versus that name, and then I decided to order it, and I went to their Sturdy's website. And it's basically a menu system that you can add things and whatnot, and I was just ready to hit the submit button after I entered in my credit card, and I said, I have a question. And I called Sturdy, and they happily took the same order on over the phone. And I was lucky that I had a question, because just for them taking the order over the phone saved me close to, if I recall correctly, $350. I think this was about $2,300 if I recall. So anyway, a little bit more about the safe. Liberty, a very good safe. It's high gloss, the Liberty safe, and it's got a lot of stickers and decals and whatnot. This sturdy gun safe is just plain functional, and that is it. It's powder coated. It's like a flake powder coating, very durable. The welds seem really nice. I don't see any cracks in the welds, any defects in the welds at all. Comes with an S&G military lock. That would be a bunch of turns to the left, 3 turns to the right, 2 turns to the left again, and then back to past 0. So that's an S&G lock. What attracted me to this safe was a video that I saw. Well, let me back up for a second. Most people bust into your home, they're amateurs. I'm saying most. They're going to come with a crowbar if they're lucky. The more professional person might come with a torch and a drill. I don't think I'm going to run into a professional thief. At least, not in this lifetime. So I'm thinking that maybe somebody would come in and try to attack a safe, normally with a crowbar. And normally the corners are where they'll try to peel away and then try maybe to get their arms in there and whatnot. What I like about this safe, I'm going to try to show you the seams. They're so tight. It's amazing. Even the Liberty gun safe has thicker seams, wider seams. Let me show you something. This is a butter knife. Standard butter knife. And I cannot get it into this seam all the way down. All the way down. Same with the top. I'm still trying. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. Now I can get it in right there, but just like an eighth of an inch or something. But there's just no way in God's green earth somebody's going to come in here and fit a crowbar in here and start peeling away at it or trying to. And here is a little wider, but even still, I'm wiggling it left and right. There's just no way a crowbar is getting in there. And then that's just the seam. That's the door behind the hinge. So really, the seam is back there, and that's once again no thicker than a butter knife. It's amazing. Let me open it up a little bit. S&G locks. The latch I thought was a little bit sloppy. That's my only beef with it. Just a little bit sloppy. I already pre-dialed the combo. So the door is like a little bit loose right now, but the latch, that's how it normally is, and that's the only beef I have about this safe. Okay. All right, the door was 3/8 of an inch thick right here. And that's not a composite. That's real metal. And normally on the inside of a lot of safes, the inner frame here where they attempt to make shelving for paperwork or whatnot, a lot of them are made of plastic. This is metal. You can even see the welds. This is all metal. Metal. All the way down. All metal. I got 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And there's 4 on the inside. I don't know if I mentioned empty. This safe weighs, I believe, 868 pounds. That's empty. I and 2 other guys, and we're all big dudes, had a beast of a time wheeling this in because of the, well, for one thing, the room is really small, and at the time it was empty. We put this safe in first, but still, we had a furniture dolly, and even for us guys, it was a beast moving this thing in. So all these shelves are fully adjustable up or down, including this one. They're carpeted, I would say. Nothing fancy schmancy, but nothing pulling apart. By the way, I've had this safe for over a year now, and so far none of this carpet has been peeling away. You know how sometimes the adhesives will dry rot and everything. We had a choice of configuration on this gun, I don't know what you would call it, this frame to hold the gun barrels up. We could have done a C. I opted for 2 long ones, 2 whatever you call these things. And by the way, this is adjustable too. I can raise this whole piece up or down a little bit more. I'm going to, this is not all my ammo, by the way. Couple of my toys back there. You can't blame a guy for showing off his toys. They're nothing fancy, but it's what I got. That's a what is that? Remington 700 in the back. The gosh, I can't even think. What is that R barrel? That fancy schmancy barrel. But anyway. Oh, down there, I'm screwing up this video, ain't I? I'm out of breath a little bit because I was working out in the backyard laying a paver patio. These pavers, boy, they're the thick ones. They're the 3-inch thick ones. That white thing down there is a dehumidifier. And anytime, it'll basically suck moisture out of the air inside the safe. I never had an issue with rust or anything like that. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. Some more weld points. I'd say just this section alone, from here to here, is 3 inches. I'm really happy with it. I recommend people not bashing any of the safes you all own. But you ought to check out Sturdy and do the the Google word, Sturdy versus Liberty or this versus that. This door's huge as far as heavy. I am 6 feet tall. I'm 240 pounds, and I can feel the girth on that door. That is one heavy door. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Helps if I undo the latch. Then shut it. She's locked. Like I said, that's my only beef. Only beef was that. Anyway, that's the Sturdy Gun Safe. You folks, you have a good day, and thank you for watching.